Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Thursday, last day of April 2026. Let's take a look what do we have on economic calendar for today. So data that was released already was manufacturing PMI from China, up down from 50.4 to 50.3, but better than the forecast. German GDP at the same level of 0.3%. CPI in Eurozone at the level of 3% as expected, so we are up from 2.6%. Bank of England interest rate decision has been made just recently. The Bank of England decided to keep the interest rate at the level of 3.75% as expected. The inflation letter is expected to be released at 1:30. 2:15, we got deposit facility rate and ECB interest rate decision as well. The market participants, the ECB to European Central Bank, to hold the interest rate at the level of 2.15%. Core PCE price index is scheduled for release at 2:30. GDP and initial jobless claims are scheduled for release at 2:30 as well. And the last day of the day, last event of the day, very important, even high impact event, is the ECB press conference that will take place 3:15. So very busy day, important data releases today. So without any further ado, let's switch to the charts and we start with euro dollar. So, as you can see, we are about to hear the interest rate decision from the European Central Bank. We are penetrating the demand zone. A local low was made at the level of 1.1656, and now it is the situation where the breakout above the local trend line is taking place. And now the current situation is that there will be either a breakout up out of the channel and towards the technical resistance at 1.1756, or there will be no breakout whatsoever. Now this situation is very susceptible for the sudden changes, because any breakout below the demand zone opens the road lower towards 1.1555. All right, so we are waiting for the European Central Bank interest rate decision. Right now, bulls are a little bit winning the situation because we are testing the trend line resistance. British pound has already heard the interest rate decision of the Bank of England. They decided to keep the interest rate at, as expected, 3.75. We have a small bullish reaction to the upside. Local high 1.3530. Next target for bulls 1.3575. As you can see, we are still trading inside of the range, inside of the technical range. Local technical support 1.3446. US dollar versus the Japanese yen finally clears the longs and the shorts. The current situation here is after the data from the Japan is like movement up towards the 160.73 and then reversal lower towards 156.87. The nearest situation here is the technical support located at the level of 156.47. That's the next technical support. So finally we have a breakout. Nevertheless, we don't know how long this breakout will hold, as the current situation looks neither bullish nor bearish. However, this big massive spike to the downside might be only temporary. So please keep an eye on the current situation on US dollar versus the Japanese yen. The gold market keeps moving higher from the extremely oversold conditions. Right now, the next target is 4,739. The other target is 4,771. So as far as the current situation is developing with the momentum above the level of 50, well, not much, but still above the level of 50, the outlook remains slightly bullish than bearish, and we should see higher levels quite soon. Those are the next targets for the gold. S&P 500 on a 4-hour time frame chart just resolved the bearish divergence, the negative divergence. Now is consolidating around the level of 7,159, and as you can see, this is another local range made here. 7,104 is the technical support, 7,170 is the technical resistance. We are waiting for the breakout either to the upside or to the downside. As you can see, momentum is still moving lower, still falling lower, and currently is at the level of 54 points. No new high has been made whatsoever, so the outlook remains bearish. The situation with the crude oil, test of the trend line. Look at this beautiful trend line here. You can see that we had tested this trend line and the trend line test was rejected. So the market is moving lower from the extreme high at 110.90. Right now the current price is 105.20. We are testing the technical support, the previous swing high from the April 13th. So now that's the technical support, and the other technical support is 98.37 as well. We are coming off the extremely overbought market conditions. So the potential reversal on crude oil and the Bitcoin doesn't do much and doesn't react much on all of this news so far. We are trading inside of this small range around $76,200. Momentum remains negative. Momentum remains below the level of 50 right now, 44 points. We moved lower towards the level of 40. Now we even broke below the level of 40. So the situation here is in favor of a bears, and the bears might be seen as the initiators of a movement to the downside, especially after this kind of a pin bar has been printed on a 4-hour time frame chart. So please keep an eye on the current situation. Still, we got the intraday decision from the from the European Central Bank and a bunch of data from the USA. That's everything from me for today. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys next time. Take care and bye bye.